Alright, so in this problem, I have 9 to the power of x is equal to x to the power of 6. Now I'm going to find the value of x. So for my solution, start with 9 to the power of x is equal to x to the power of 6. And I'm actually going to take the power of 1 over x on both sides. So now I have 9 to the power of x to the power of 1 over x is equal to x to the power of 6 to the power of 1 over x. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So 9 to the power of x to the power of 1 over x, that's going to equal 9 to the power of x times 1 over x. And x to the power of 6 to the power of 1 over x, that's going to equal x to the power of 6 times 1 over x. Now x times 1 over x, these two cancel out, so it's just, I'm simply left with 9, is equal to 6 times 1 over x, which is 6 over x. Now I'm going to take the power of 1 over 6 on both sides. So now I have 9 to the power of 1 over 6 is equal to x to the power of 6 over x to the power of 1 over 6. And again, this is going to equal x to the power of 6 over x times 1 over 6. These two cancel out. So now I'm left with 9 to the power of 1 over x is equal to x to the power of 1 over x. Now, 9 is the same thing as 3 squared, so I get 3 squared to the power of 1 over 6 is equal to x to the power of 1 over x. 2 and 6, these make 3, so I get 3 to the power of 1/3 is equal to x to the power of 1 over x. And notice how this is in the form x to the power of 1 over x. A number to the power of 1 over that same number is equal to x to the power of 1 over x, meaning x is simply equal to 3. So now to check, my original equation was 9 to the power of x equals x to the power of 6. So I get 9 to the power of 3 is equal to 3 to the power of 6. And 9 is the same thing as 3 squared, so I get 3 squared to the power of 3 is equal to 3 to the power of 6, which is 3 to the power of 6 is equal to 3 to the power of 6. Alright, so in this problem, I have 2 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of x. So I obviously want to find the value of x here. So for my solution, I'm going to first start by writing 2 to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of x. And I'm going to take the log of base 2 on both sides. So now I have log base 2 of 2 to the power of x is equal to log base 2 of 3 to the power of x. Now, if I have something in the form log base a of a, this is simply equal to 1. So as you see here, we have log base 2 of 2. And actually before I cancel these two out, if I have something in the form log base a of to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So it's going to equal b times log a. So in this case, I have x as my exponent, so I can move this to the front. So now I have x times log base 2 of 2 is equal to, I'm going to do the same thing over here, log base 2 of 3 to the power of x. I can move x to the front here. So now I have this is equal to x times log base 2 of 3. Now remember, if I have something in the form log base a of a, this is equal to 1. So log base 2 of 2, these two cancel out, so I get simply left with x times 1 is equal to x times log base 2 of 3. And x times 1 is simply x, so I get x is equal to x times log base 2 of 3. Now, I'm going to subtract both sides by x log base 2 of 3. So these two cancel out. I get x minus x times log base 2 of 3 is equal to 0. Now if I factor out x, I get x times 1 minus log base 2 of 3 is equal to 0. And if I divide both sides by 1 minus log base 2 of 3, these two cancel out, and I'm left with x is equal to 0. Alright, so in this problem, I have a to the power of 3 plus a squared equals 36. So to actually find all solutions to this problem, I need to first start by finding one solution. So to do that, I'm just going to plug in some numbers and see if they work. So let's try 1. If we plug in 1, we get 2 is equal to 36, which is wrong. If we plug in 2, we get 8 plus 4, which is 12 equals 36, which is wrong. If we plug in 3, we get 3 to the power of 3, which is 27. 27 plus 3 squared is 9. 36 equals 36. So a equals 3. This is one solution of a. And now that we found one solution of a, we can use this later. So we can use this by making a to the power of 3 plus a squared equal 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 squared, because we know that a equals 3. So I'm just plugging in 3 and making them equal to each other. So now I'm going to subtract 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 squared on both sides. So these two cancel out. I get a to the power of 3 plus a squared minus 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 squared minus 3 squared, is equal to 0. Now I can rewrite this to be in the form a minus 3 times a squared plus 3 squared plus a plus 3 is equal to 0. And this simplifies to a minus 3 times a squared plus 12 plus 49, plus 4a is equal to 0. So now this gives me two equations. I have a minus 3 is equal to 0, and I have a squared plus 4a plus 12 is equal to 0. So for a minus 3 equals 0, a obviously equals 3, so this is one solution of a. And for a squared plus 4a plus 12 equals 0, you have to use the quadratic formula to solve this, and I'm not going to waste your time by doing that. But if you do end up using it, you get that there is no solution because you get the square root of a negative number. So now that we know that a equals 3, remember how this is actually going to be our only solution because this doesn't work. So a equals 3 is our only solution.